Last year didn't give us a huge selection of new Android tablets, especially those of the cheaper variety. Amazon, of course, updated its Fire devices, but the real big hitters were higher-end tabs. Every tablet we review is put through a series of benchmark and real-world tests. We always use the review device as our main tablet, transferring everything across. Best overall, Asus ZenPad 3S. Asus released the ZenPad as a direct challenge to rivals at Samsung and Apple, including similar specs and build quality, but with more storage and at a lower price. This is the ultimate tablet for most people, delivering the latest and fastest technology at a stomachable price point. The smart and sleek design gives priority to the 9.7-inch 2K IPS screen, which runs on Asus proprietary Visual Master technology for a stunning 2048 by 1536 resolution. It scores 264 ppi, which is the same as the iPad. The gorgeous screen has an impressive 78% ratio compared to the body, leaving just enough room below for a super accurate fingerprint sensor that is quick and convenient. In addition to the fingerprint scanner, the device has a micro SD slot for additional storage and a USB-C port for quick charging. There isn't room for much more, as the bezel is less than a quarter-inch thick, which Asus claims is the thinnest in the world. The back sports a smooth, premium anodized aluminum body that is both strong and attractive. Most impressive of all is the lightning-fast performance, thanks to a beastly hexa-core 2.1 GHz processor, 4 GB of RAM, and the Android 6 Marshmallow OS. Just for good measure, Asus threw in dual 5-magnet speakers, an 8-megapixel camera, and a high-capacity battery to make this tablet the best overall package on the market at an unbeatable price. Best 2-in-1 Samsung Galaxy Tab S3. Many of the best 2-in-1s run Windows because of its superior desktop capabilities, but the Samsung Galaxy Tab S3 will make you forget you ever knew that. Design-wise, it's a worthy competitor to the iPad Pro. It has a vivid 9.7-inch Super AMOLED display that claims to be the world's first HDR-ready tablet. This produces higher contrast ratios and brighter highlights, which does wonders for darker scenes, but don't expect to find a lot of HDR content just yet. You'll have to wait a bit until streaming services catch up. At least you'll be ready when they do. The S3 runs Android 7.0 Nougat with a Samsung overlay that's easy to navigate. At the heart is a Snapdragon 820 processor, which is powerful enough for your computing needs, but unfortunately not as good as Snapdragon 835, which rolled out in the Galaxy S8. It also has 32 GB of internal storage and a 6,000 mAh battery that yields above-average performance. Perhaps the biggest advantage of this tablet over an iPad is the inclusion of its S Pen. The S3 version is bigger and more pressure-responsive than those used with the Samsung phones, and that helps users truly unlock the potential of the 2-in-1. Of course, to do that, you'll also need the keyboard attachment, which is sold separately. Best design Samsung Galaxy Tab A. Samsung's Galaxy Tab A 10.1-inch is designed for entertainment and performance. The vibrant high-resolution screen has a 1920 by 1200 resolution and a gorgeous image, thanks to the powerful octa-core 1.6 GHz processor and 2 GB of RAM. You can expand the memory from 16 GB to an additional 200 GB with a microSD reader. You can also connect directly to a TV or another device with a micro USB. Android Marshmallow 6.0 is the latest and greatest version of the operating system, making for a clean UI and easy transfer. It also lets you open up 2 apps side by side for easy multitasking between messaging and games. And if you have additional Samsung devices, Quick Connect makes transferring videos and photos between a TV easy. All this comes in a device that weighs barely over a pound and has a battery life that can last up to 13 hours. Best value Lenovo Tab. This snappy little tablet runs on the lower end of price points in the field, but don't let that fool you. It still packs a punch. The 8-inch Full HD display doesn't offer the top resolution in the biz, but it is more than enough for streaming videos and gaming. And to go with the beautiful visual, Lenovo has packed in Dolby Atmos speakers for cinema quality and cinema volume audio. They've also loaded it up with a 64-bit quad-core Snapdragon processor that clocks in at 1.4 GHz, providing plenty of oomph for both high-quality entertainment and day-to-day tasks. They've paired that with 2 GB of RAM to give you plenty of overhead on temporary storage for processing. It all comes in a package that is only 8.2 mm thick and 310 grams, so it's among the most portable tablets in its class. It comes loaded with Android 7.1 for the latest OS compatibility, and there's 16 GB of internal storage with the ability to expand it even further with a micro SD slot. The lithium polymer battery gives you 4,850 mAh of battery life, and the cameras provide 5 megapixels and 2 megapixels of resolution, rear-facing and front-facing, respectively. Runner-up Best Overall, Samsung Galaxy Tab S4. The Samsung Galaxy S line of tablets has been a fixture in the tablet market for a while, generally coasting right in the middle of the pack in terms of design and functionality. But the Galaxy Tab S4 is a really interesting new offering, and if you're in the market for an Android tablet, this model offers some great features. First, the display includes Samsung's with a 10.5-inch 2560 by 1600 screen, making for a 287 ppi density. The cameras offer decent visual specs too. A 13-megapixel autofocus sensor on the back with an f1.9 aperture and an 8-megapixel selfie cam, also with an f1.9 aperture. The whole system runs on a Qualcomm MSM8998 2.35 GHz processor with 4 GB of RAM. You can pick it up with a 64 GB or 256 GB configuration, and it can be expanded to a whopping 400 GB via micro SD card. This tablet comes loaded with the latest Android OS, and it's the first time that Samsung has included their DeX multitasking functionality in a tablet. Roll that in with an updated S Pen that offers 4,096 levels of pressure sensitivity, great for control and for sketching, and this might be the tablet for you. Runner-up Best Design, Huawei MediaPad M5. Don't let its size fool you. The sleek, slim Huawei MediaPad M5 may have an 8.4-inch display, but it delivers exemplary visuals with its 2560 by 1600 resolution and minimized bezels. The small tablet also packs some serious power with the Kirin 960 processor, a 13-megapixel rear camera, 4 GB of RAM, Android 8.0 Oreo, and up to 128 GB of storage. It can handle your graphics needs even if those needs involve high-end 3D gaming. Streaming a movie? The tablet's smart technology adjusts unclear frames or contrast to allow for a crisper, clearer, and more compelling visual. For high-end audio to match, the Huawei is equipped with 2 built-in speakers from Harman Kardon for an impressive surround sound quality listening experience. The tablet can last up to several days on a single charge thanks to its 5,100 mAh battery, which fully recharges in just 2 hours. Its internal power aside, the M5 has been designed to be externally aesthetically pleasing with a curved-edge 2.5D glass screen that is as comfortable to hold as it is stylish. Runner-up Best Value, Huawei MediaPad T1. Huawei proves that a low-priced tablet can be worth buying with its new MediaPad T1. The compact 7-inch screen sports a slim and lightweight design, just 8.5 mm thick and weighing just 15 ounces. The screen resolution is a respectable 600 by 1024 pixels with on-cell IPS to reproduce over 90% of Adobe RGB color space for bright color and contrast. That may not rival the latest Samsung Galaxy, but it combines with a 178-degree wide-view angle for a pleasurable viewing experience on an entry-level tablet. The device's real standout value comes in its mighty battery that can last over 300 hours on standby time or continuously browse the web for 8 hours without a recharge. The battery is housed in a light silver metal unibody case, which prominently features Huawei's logo. Performance, while not blowing away any benchmarks, delivers for the price tag. It runs on a Spreadtrum SC7731G chip with a 28-nanometer quad-core 1.2 GHz ARM and runs the Android 4.4 KitKat operating system with the EMUI 3.0 powered by Huawei. Best budget: Amazon Fire. If you're looking for an inexpensive Android tablet that can do just about everything more pricey tablets can do, the 7-inch Amazon Fire is your best choice. The price means the tablet might not be the fastest on the market. It has a 1.3 GHz processor, or have the best picture quality, 1024 by 600 screen resolution, but it's a solid choice for reading ebooks through the built-in Kindle app or watching videos through Amazon's streaming service. Netflix, Hulu, and other services are also available. The Amazon Fire has 8 GB or 16 GB of storage, though that can be expanded locally with a micro SD card or via cloud storage. The 7-inch tablet is also incredibly lightweight at just 11 ounces, about the same weight as a paperback book. The Fire runs Amazon's own OS, which is based on Android, but doesn't have any of the official Google apps. That means no Google Play Store for apps, though Amazon does have its own app store that includes access to 38 million TV shows, songs, movies, books, apps, and games. Best splurge: Google Pixel Slate. It's sleek, it's powerful, and it's hungry to carve out its place in the tablet laptop market. The new Google Pixel Slate, understated, midnight blue, and weighing just 1.6 pounds, offers a highly portable device geared towards those seeking entertainment or a way to work on the go. The mid-tier model runs on an 8th Gen Intel Core M3 processor for fast speeds and smooth performance, and internal storage ranges from 64 GB to 256 GB. Whether you're watching Netflix or working on Google Sheets, the 12.3-inch Molecule display screen offers a crisp 3000 by 2000 resolution. Multitaskers will enjoy Google Chrome OS's bevy of tools, including split-screen and multi-window browsing, and built-in Google Assistant will help ensure your calendar is always up to date. The device, while not exorbitantly priced on its own, is best enjoyed with the purchase of additional hardware like the Pixel Slate keyboard, which offers the added value of being a protective case for the Slate, and the Pixelbook pen. These accessories bring the price into splurge territory. Best battery life: Lenovo Yoga Tab 3. This widescreen Android tablet from Lenovo sports an innovative design and a battery life that can last the entire waking day. The distinctive black case holds a 10.1-inch 2560 by 1600 Full HD screen with IPS crystal clear display, which allows for wide-angle viewing and brightness even outdoors. At the bottom is a cylindrical bar that houses built-in dual speakers by Dolby Atmos for one of the most immersive audio experiences on a tablet. Forget the Bluetooth speaker at home? No problem. The sound is loud and dynamic enough to fill a room, and the long battery life means you will have no problem using it as a sound system for an entire day. The 15 hours of battery life also means you can watch movies on the gorgeous screen for a trans-Pacific plane ride. Snapdragon 652 processor, 3 GB of RAM, and a 32 GB SSD provide enough computing power to handle any application, and at a lightweight 2 pounds, it can go with you anywhere. Best for gaming: Google Pixel C. With a powerful processor and gorgeous display, Google Pixel C is a great choice for gaming. At 1.14 pounds, the Pixel C is slim and light, yet it has a solid aluminum build that is meant to feel sturdy. The 10.2-inch display is relatively large for a tablet, but the size is ideal for gamers who want to get the most out of their screen. Plus, graphics will look great on the 2560 by 1800 resolution screen, which is on the high end for tablets. The Pixel C has enough processing power and RAM to support most games. Its NVIDIA Tegra X1 processor, 3 GB of RAM, and support for the latest version of Android make it a powerful device that won't have any problems with the latest apps and games. It also comes with 2 options for storage, 32 GB and 64 GB. Regardless, both options should come with enough heft for any gamer, especially those who want top-notch graphics and a fairly large display. Best iPad alternative: Samsung Galaxy Tab S2 8-inch. The Samsung Galaxy Tab S2 is a great Android tablet for those who want something that resembles an iPad but don't want to use iOS. Samsung is known for adding a lot of superfluous software to Android, eye-tracking software that is often wonky, and its own Siri-esque virtual assistant. But some of the features found on the Tab S2, like split-screen multitasking and the SideSync app that mirrors your Samsung phone on the tablet, are incredibly useful. The 8-inch version of the Galaxy Tab S2 features a 1.8 GHz quad-core processor, making it one of the fastest tablets on this list, and the 2048 by 1536 screen resolution means it's perfect for watching videos or reading. The Galaxy Tab S2 is also available in a 9-inch model for those who prefer a slightly larger display.